Diog with everyone, welcome back to my sitting room. My name is Diesel and you are as always most welcome. Today we're going to be reviewing a book. It is the first book in the Penryn and the End of Days series by Susan E. and it is called Angelfall. So let's just get right to it. So what's it all about? Well, Angelfall follows the life of 17-year-old Penryn who is living in a not really post-apocalyptic, like the apocalypse is pretty much happening in the time that you are with Penryn. 6 weeks ago in her life, angels descended from the sky and wiped out most of humanity. There are some pockets of humanity left, some stragglers that didn't get picked off, but a lot of them are either quite far away or have turned into vicious street gangs that now roam the city that Penryn lives in, attacking people and looting and stealing and things. Penryn has not survived alone though. She has survived with her mother who has severe mental issues and also her much younger sister who is in a wheelchair. Until this point, Penryn's family have lived in the apartment that they have lived in their whole lives, but now they're running out of food and supplies and Penryn decides it's time to get the hell out of Dodge. So she moves her mother and her sister onto the street to both avoid the crazy savage gangs and, you know, the apocalyptic angels who are still trying to pick people off. Now, obviously, everything is not going to go smoothly, so once out on the street, Penryn comes across kind of a strange scenario. An angel falls from the sky, followed by some more angels who beat the crap out of him, although he does fight back quite well, and then slice his wings off. Penryn gets mixed up in the middle of this altercation and her sister gets kidnapped by one of the angels and she is flown away. That is a predicament. But Penryn has spent her whole life trying to protect her sister and by hell she's not going to stop now. So in a bid to find out where her little sister has been taken, Penryn saves, kidnaps the angel who got his wings cut off, who turns out to be called Raffi. And they get caught in this strange web of trusting the enemy, but also trying to use each other to get things back. Because Penryn holds Raffi's wings hostage and makes him help her in return of giving him back his wings. So, you know, teamwork. And of course they go on an epic adventure, because this is a 3-part series. So let's just get right to the thoughts. Aren't you glad that I haven't improved in being able to tell you what books are about? Some things will never change. So writing style was fine, nothing to complain about there. The story itself, I mean, I could take it or leave it. First of all, I really liked Penryn. I really liked her as a character. I thought she was super interesting. I really liked Raffi. I thought their dynamic together was so funny. Sometimes it was really sarcastic and they have this really cute chemistry. Well, it's not cute. This kind of like bickery chemistry together that makes for a really enjoyable read. They're quite sarcastic, the both of them. It just makes for a fun read. Sometimes I thought Raffi was too human, and I know, like, what does that even mean? But he had very, like, I don't really even know how to explain it. He just felt like I kind of wanted him to be a bit otherworldly, but he wasn't. But that's just a thing in me. If you read it, maybe you'll agree with me, maybe you won't. I'm not sure. I don't even really know how to explain it. It was just a thought that I had. The story itself is kind of confusing. There's parts in it that for me go on quite too long. There's the part where they're in this camp place and that kind of felt never ended. Then near the end when it all really kicks off, there's kind of like these weird science experiment things in it and that was just so out of left field that I was like, what is happening here? I don't understand. And it was quite disturbing. Was it a bad book? No. Would I be continuing on with the series? I don't think so. Not unless I really needed something else to read, but I just didn't. It didn't click with me. I guess I just wanted the angels to be a bit more. They were too human for me, I think. They were too just nasty humanity, but with wings, and I kind of wanted a bit of it escapism, but without the major disturbing science weird things and stuff. I just wasn't really, it wasn't what I expected. And even in the breakdown of what it's about, I gave you a lot more information than what the book actually gives you. So considering I was just going on the fact that there was an apocalypse and this child gets kidnapped, that was all that I knew. So having Rafi there was a really good surprise, but then it kind of just went a bit south. I wouldn't say it's a bad book. It just wasn't really for me. So would I read the next part of the series? No. Would I recommend this? I wouldn't recommend it. I couldn't recommend it because I didn't enjoy it, so what would be the point? But I think some people might enjoy it. I'm sure other people would, you know, it has pretty good reviews. There are obviously going to be people that enjoy it, but it just wasn't for me. And I think if you have the same taste as I do, which you might do because you watch these videos for my opinion, just you might not like it. I don't know, but I'd be really interested to hear if you do like it, because no one else that I know personally has read it, and I haven't looked up anybody else online, so it would be nice to hear. Other than that, that's all I have to say. That was 3 minutes and 34 seconds of review that was just me being like blah 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 blah. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Thank you for listening. I will see you next time. Hopefully there won't be this massive gap in between, and until next time, Correct Margaret's for coming. Slán!